What's going on, guys? This Coach New back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels. Anytime is always appreciated because you can be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. It's going to be another wild one. You already know, man. It's about a man who was covered in blood and he's being accused of killing his wife, man. Let's do it.
A man accused in the death of his wife at their Northwest Houston home is now charged with murder. Officers responded to a welfare check at the home on Emma Forest Street yesterday morning. They found Chance Zane Chavez standing in the doorway covered in blood with his hands up. His wife was found unresponsive in the bedroom with blunt force trauma to her body. Police say that she appears to have been hit with an iron.
All right, man. You already know it's crazy because this dude, well, first of all, mental health, physical health, spiritual health, decision making, bro. And excuse me, it's crazy because this dude, he was covered in blood, came to the door with his hands up, and she had blunt force trauma to the head, bro. Like physical health, bro. You know you're stronger than your wife already. Most times, you know, than none. The man is stronger than a woman physically, and then you still chose to beat her with an iron, bro. Of course she's dead, man. Like he blacked out, did what he did, and then when he came back to it, it was over with, man. It was too late, bro. So, and usually it probably started over an argument or something petty, and the guy still, just chose to do what he did, man. He wasn't thinking clear, bro. That's why I always say, like, man, mental health is so
Connected.
important. You have to think clearly, man. You can't be in your
Disconnected.
feelings when you're dealing with your woman, man, because that's how they operate, bro. And then if you do the same thing they do, then you're gonna find yourself going back and forth with them, trying to one up them, and man, it's just gonna get worse and worse from there, bro. It doesn't get better, man. Two people can't, the blind can't lead the blind. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be able to see the bigger picture, and when you don't, you end up in this kind of situation, man. It's, it's a messed up thing, and you know, unfortunately, man, these stories just keep coming and coming, bro. People just be doing crazy stuff, man. They're not thinking about the decisions that they're making, how they're affecting themselves, how they're affecting the person that they were involved with, and by the time they realize what happened, it's too late, and you can't take it back. And now you got to deal with them consequences, man. Luckily, he didn't take both lives. A lot of people they do that to their wife, and then they unalive themselves, man. Like he's just gonna have to sit in jail, bro, and live with what he did. And either way, it's messed up, bro. If you take your own life, you know you're really not supposed to be taking any lives at all. And then you take the woman's life, man, and it's usually for something petty, man. It's not even that big of a deal, bro. And to be honest, there's really nothing a woman can do to you for you to even take her life, bro. You're supposed to be able to move around from that situation, man. You have to be able to walk away, bro. You have to be the bigger person. You have to be thinking logically and rationally, man. You don't want to end up like this, man. It's no really. It's just man, a messed up situation, bro. That's always gonna be. It's always gonna follow you, man. It's not gonna go anywhere, bro. And you know what I'm saying. Even if you do get out of jail, it's gonna be on your record, and it's just gonna make your life harder, man. So bad decisions, they just usually lead up to more bad decisions, man, and make your life harder for no reason, bro. Let's run it back though.
A man accused accused in the death of his wife at their Northwest Houston home, is now charged with murder. Officers responded to a welfare check at the home on Emma Forest Street yesterday morning. They found
All right, so a welfare check, man, that's when, for those of you who don't know, that's when somebody calls the police to come and check on you because they haven't heard from you and they've been trying to contact you, and you usually have been in contact with the person that sends the welfare check, man. And in this situation, they were right. They sent them out there and they found out that she wasn't alive anymore, man. So it was important that somebody, so that's just showing that somebody else cared about her too, man. And about traumatizing people, he traumatized, you know what I'm saying, whoever cared about her, the other family, her family, his family that cared about her, friends, if they had kids and all that, man. So you really, like I always say, you got to think about what you're doing, man. 'Cause it's never worth it, bro.
Zane Chavez standing in the doorway covered in blood with his hands up.
Already covered in blood with his hands up. He already knew that he messed up, man. And it's messed up that he did it. You know what I'm saying? He stopped there, though. He didn't make things worse than it could have been, because, you know what I'm saying? He could have gotten to a shootout with the police or anything, bro. But it's going to, you know what I'm saying? And, he's being accused of it, and it doesn't make him look any better that he was covered in blood, bro, and that she was beat with something, man, because nobody else could have done that. You know what I'm saying? You weren't trying to save her life, because if you were, you would have called the police and been like, hey, man, something's wrong with my wife. I just walked in the house, and you know what I'm saying? You when you love somebody and something like that happens to them, you're the first person to help out in a situation and try to find out what happened, man. So we already know that he wasn't on that. So most likely he's being accused of this murder because he committed the murder, man.
His wife was found unresponsive in the bedroom with blunt force trauma to her body. Police say that she appears to have been hit with an iron.
And back, you know what I'm saying, again, like, beating her with an iron, bro, that's crazy, man. If you think that that's the best decision for you to make at that time, then you need to really reevaluate your situation, man. And, you know, it's most likely too late when you already take the action, bro. That's why it's so important to think about what you're doing. And, you know, it's a mental problem because he thought that was the best decision to make to end the argument or whatever dispute that they were having, bro, was to hit her with something. Like, you're not going to change who the person is, and you can't change anybody. They have to change themselves. Change starts from within. It's core values, and it's your morals and your code of ethics, what you believe in, and things of that nature, man. So if you don't want to do it for yourself, nobody's going to do it for you, man. And a lot of times, you know, when men get into it with these women, bro, they be trying to change them and get them to see things their way and all of that. And it's really pointless to try to do that, bro, because you're not even supposed to be arguing with a woman, man. Don't go back and forth with her like that, bro. Because, you know, it's just not, it's not going to work, bro. It's time consuming. It drains your energy. And, you know, you're supposed to try to preserve your energy, man. And then you're not thinking clearly when you're doing that. You're kind of in your feelings when you argue with the woman, bro. Going back and forth, man. It just doesn't make any sense. So just use this as an example, man, like all the other ones, bro. Think about what you're doing mentally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying, and your decision making and how it's going to affect you and everyone around you, man. And, you know, if you find yourself arguing, bro, and you can think about it, then get yourself up out of there, man. If you think about it. Like, hold on, it's getting too heated. It's time for me to get up out of here, man. Anyways, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything but you heard me checking out these reviews. Till next time, I'm out.